We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jake LaMotta, 5 foot 8 inches tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 67 inches. And up against him, it's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Here comes the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. Constant stalking, brawling, and inside fighting. You're going to have to go through hell to beat it. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
The reach, how on earth are you going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the Bronx, New York, with 106 fights in his remarkable career, presenting one of boxing's all-time greats, the middleweight champion of the world, introducing the Raging Bull, Jake LaMotta. Fighting out of the blue corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Only catching air with that hook. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Big swing and a miss with the hook. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. That hook is parried away. The Mexican monster's in trouble. David Benavidez is on the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Just keep him on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Come on, you've let him back into the fight. We're way better than this guy.
Figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. You're smart. You were thinking. You were smart. And
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to
and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all the
jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take a
load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him
about that round. Don't worry about it. So let's go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
We don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid. I need you to focus on.
Here we go. It's round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You've got a swarmer on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he come in until the wrestler makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Benavidez might be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Oh, he took that jab well. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Let's get out there, get your...
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were
breathing when you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes.
Think about your defense on the end of all of that and do what you got to do. Good work. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight.
Fight's not over yet. You got to get out there and win this round, kid.
You had that one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out.
Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Sure, you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out.
This round, get your mind back, get your focus back at that
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
That's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few bucks.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Just missed with that hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
drop their guard, they get caught. Not sure why he's not using his reach advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about LaMotta in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Go through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Breathe. Breathe. I need you to focus on what you're...
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good man. You stay focused.
Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing
There and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Think about your defense and the end of all that. And do what you got to do.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Great round.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's...
Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right hook just missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And it's survival time for Benavidez. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about LaMotta in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Keep them on the other end of that.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
You start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Do this. Get your mind back on the draw. Get back out there and win the round.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. You go. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot rate.
He's not in your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your body
Ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you...
The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still...
Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Do what you got to...
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this.
Time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Good counter punching. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. And the Raging Bull goes down! Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Relax, relax. On the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
Change too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
So let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Come on, you're switching off. Got complacent.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle, you can't miss him. Great,
Got everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it.
great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up
For a fight, because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there, take his...
get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up. You're doing good.
Let's start the sixth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The Mexican monster's in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! David Benavidez might be ready to go. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Catch and shoot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Hold it right there! And it's survival time for David Benavidez. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And the Mexican Monster might be ready to finally go down. The Mexican Monster is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Quick round.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Pull the period. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
There, hurry up a little bit. We can't figure out. Good work. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be slow. Just keep him on the...
Stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round.
Putting up, he was still landing any power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
And this guy, you're way better. He's not...
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You got to get out there and win this round.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Incredible work rate. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can't land the jab there. His stamina is off the charts. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
Okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
To that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's
Go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be small. It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You're breathing when you're stepping around. Now listen, kid. I need
one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out.
the focus back at that jab back. Just box, be smart.
You follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out.
It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about
The
it.
referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Well done with that counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, coach. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Benavidez might be ready to go. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Don't worry about that round. Beautiful.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so you can't...
Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care.
You weren't loading up, you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. You know, get carried away. Think about your defense at the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work.
It's in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
I'm in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
Do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up.
Let's get you with him back. Here we go again.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Just follow through. Don't let him coast through it.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Let's get out there. Get your...
And we enter the ninth. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That hook won't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. A lot of effort being exerted here. And the big Mexican monster is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.